Hi everyone, it's Maya and my mini microphone. In today's video, I wanted to discuss the different ways I manage my thoughts and my ideas and my tasks that I need to do, especially being a year 12 student or a high school student. I need to constantly be keeping track of what homework tasks I'm getting, when my assessments are due, all that sort of stuff. So I find that having a lot of different places to categorize my thoughts really helps me access them and know which book is for what, but you can choose and customize them however you like to suit your personal lifestyle and your personal thought process. So I wanted to start with the Monkey Mind Journal. Now, the Monkey Mind Journal, I'm not sure who came up with the term monkey mind, but it's essentially like the chaotic and very easily distracted part of your mind. This journal is basically just for all those random thoughts that you get, whether it be just before you go to bed, just as you wake up, during the day. Some of the things I've put in here include my dreams, random ideas I have for videos, for example, random spurts of appreciation, mind maps for different ideas. I kind of also call this the miscellaneous journal because it's kind of for thoughts that don't have anywhere else to go. This is their little home. Also, if you're someone who's into scribbling or doodling, this is a good place to go as well. You shouldn't be fussed about handwriting or anything like that with this journal. Just be free with it, no rules. So that is all things random, the Monkey Mind Journal. Definitely recommend. Next up is the Daily Planner. Now, the Daily Planner is very much objective. It's all the things to do with schooling, homework, due dates, meeting times, tasks that you need to get complete. For me, this is filled up with checklists because that's just personally how I like to get through tasks. So I find this really useful to keep in my pencil case, hence why it's so small. But this is my 2021 one, as you can see. As soon as I get homework tasks from the teacher, I write it down to just keep me on track of everything and make sure I don't fall behind. So that's always really good to have. Then we have the personal diary. Now, as the name suggests, this is kind of all for thoughts and feelings and emotions. I do put extra effort into writing into this one, and I actually try to make sure that what I'm writing is meaningful or well written. I would recommend, finding a cover that you really like for this one because it'll make it more attractive to you and hopefully encourage you to write in it more. It just sits next to my bed, and typically I write in it twice a week maybe, just when I'm really feeling like I need to rant or I need to release. So this is very much like a Dear Diary journal, and I will always recommend that to anyone to clear your mind from some overwhelming thoughts. Then we have the Brain Book. I call this the Brain Book because it's basically just where I write notes down for educational videos or like YouTube tutorials, TED Talks, anything like that, or classes, like online classes. I haven't written much in this book yet, but basically it's brain expansion book, gaining insights from wherever I possibly can, internet, conversations, books. For example, I have how to speed read because I watched a random video on how to speed read, and I just wanted to remember what I watched in the video because I often think that when we're watching all these YouTube tutorials, we don't really remember what we've watched. So I think this is a good way to just keep track and actually use what you've learned from those videos as often as you can. It's very much just dot points, lists, concise information that goes in this one. And I have one more recommendation for the people who aren't really into the physical writing thing. Then I recommend the app Notion. I was recommended to this by a YouTuber that I watch called Ali, and I just started trying it. I think it's mainly good for researching and things that involve using the internet or like inserting pictures and links. It's got a lot of customization, personalization features. So for people who enjoy digital journaling, then hopefully you could try that out and see how that works for you. But to conclude or to summarize, these are the books. The Monkey Mind Journal, which is for dreams, ideas, random thoughts, scribbles, all things random basically, and that I keep on my bedside table. Then we have the Daily Diary. This is for homework, for tasks, to-do lists, due dates, assessment dates, all that sort of stuff. That I keep in my pencil case, and I prefer a smaller size. Then I have the Personal Diary. I like to be a little more pretty, a little more fancy and aesthetic, and I really put my heart into what I write in this one. I try to make it as neat as I can. It's all in pencil, and that's good if you're often overwhelmed by things going on in your life or events or upcoming events or past events, just come to this. Just write whatever you're feeling, and it feels so much better after you've done it, I swear. The last physical book, which was the Brain book, this is for all things educational, including, YouTube tutorials, YouTube videos, Skillshare classes, master classes, books, non-fiction books, anything that goes in like dot point summary form, you can put in there. And then the last thing was Notion, which is if you prefer a digital version of any of these 4 diaries. So I'll grab my mini mic. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope it filmed, and I hope you can take away any of these different ways of managing your thoughts, because I do think we are often overwhelmed by what we're thinking, and it often fogs our minds, and then we can't focus on the things that we really do want to focus on. So I think any of these diaries, or at least having one diary for all of these purposes, if that works for you. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely evening or morning or night or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thanks!